Here is the schedule of Alexander Ayala's matches. Her match will start on December 14 to December 17, 2025. Her teammates going to the Asian Games are Steffi Marithaludo, Teniel Mattis, Alexa Jo Million, and Shaira Hope Rivera.
Here is the games of Gilas Pilipinas men's team in their group bracket. On December 14th, they will face Malaysia, and on December 15th, 2025, they will face Vietnam. By the way, here are the schedules of Alas men's and women's volleyball matches.
Rolando Dy is the only Filipino to win in United Arab Emirates mixed martial arts organization named Warriors, and the only Filipino to win in the bare knuckles boxing championship. In short, he is a mixed martial arts and bare knuckles champion. To be able to surpass his dad's achievement is to become a world boxing champion himself.
Rolando, congratulations, new champ. As you said that your wife means everything to you. During COVID, you were going to have to go back to work, and instead she went to work. She picked it up, and she picked up the slack so you could continue your dream. Fighting is your life. Talk to us a little bit about that and the importance of having her in your corner.
This girl right here, I spoiled her when I have a lot of money. I treat her in all restaurants and everywhere, but pandemic, the gym closed, I don't have a fight, and my savings was gone because of the pandemic. And I said to my wife, baby, I don't want us to be poor, I want to provide, and I will go to UAE or to Bahrain to work, I will earn big there. She said, no, continue with your dream to be a world champion, and I will work. We can work together for our dream. I want you to be here with me. And because of this, the real champion is my wife. He sacrificed a lot. She sacrificed a lot for this belt. And I love this girl so much. And
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
You can't tell right now, but you're actually
you're
actually crying blood right now out of your eyes. And what does that mean to you to be able to hear that you're the real champion?
It means so much to me, but I'm so happy for him. I've seen him suffer, sacrifice his time for the family, cannot bring the kids to school because he needs to get enough sleep, and now the belt is here.
It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And champ, I pretty much know the answer to this, but how are we going to celebrate tonight?
I'll bond with you guys for a bit, but I close the door with my wife. And whatever happened inside that door, that's God's grace. That's a gift of God for married people. We are married, so we will practice what's the gift of God tonight.
Yes, and I hope that you can also see. So let's get you to the doctor. Thank you so much, and congratulations, champ.
I was afraid. Honestly, when he hit me in the 5th round, I was seeing double, but I acted in the doctor. When he used this, I was like, well, how many is that? I guess so. It was right. So
wow, you guessed right.
Actually, I cannot see in the left eye anymore.
Oh, well, let's get you to the doctor then. Thank you so much.
A Filipino bare knuckle fighter named Rolando Dy won the super welterweight title via unanimous decision against Lee Amries. Let us listen to the result. By the way, AJ Manis became the champion at the WWW International Open in Indonesia. The future is indeed bright for the Philippines in billiards, and the young bloods will continue the winning ways to give honor to our country, just like what Efren Batares, Diego Bustamante did back in their prime years. Alexander Ayala managed to reach rank 50 in world before the WTA comes to an end this 2025, but will resume on January. But before the WTA 2026 tour starts, Alexandra Ayala will represent the country in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games. Here is the schedule of the tennis event. The tennis games will start on December 10 and will end on December 19. Alexandra Ayala and Brian Bagunas of men's volleyball will be the flag bearers of the Philippine flag in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games in Thailand. Meanwhile, Kira Alice, the 2023 SEA Games gold medalist and also the champion in Riga, Latvia, in triathlon, will also participate in the triathlon event of the SEA Games and expected to win another gold for the Philippines. The events for triathlon will start on December 16 to December 19. Manila is officially included in the WTA Tour 125 category. Because of Alexandra Ayala, we are now included in the WTA Tour. The picture in the right side is the alleged court for the Manila Open WTA 125. What can you say about the court? Comment down below.
After a great run in the WTA tournaments this year, Alexandra Ayala might consider representing the Philippine Tennis Association, also known as the FILTA, in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games this December, for her to have a chance to get her first gold medal in the Southeast Asian Games. Since the WTA tournaments will resume on January and the Southeast Asian Games is on December, there is no conflict in the schedule. Alexandra Ayala is now ranked 50 in the world.
Mark Magnifico Magsayo might face Michael Magnesi. Mark Magnifico Magsayo is on a four-fight win streak against the likes of Isaac Avalar, Eduardo Ramirez, Brian Mercatha, and Jorge Mata. Meanwhile, Hidalyn Diaz Naranjo, the first Olympic gold medalist of the Philippines, will also compete at the Southeast Asian Games at the women's 158 kilograms category. By the way, here is the lineup of Gilas Pilipinas men's basketball team. First up is 30 Ravina, Cedric Monthano, Dalf Pinopio, Matthew Wright, Bobby Ray Parks, Justin Kuo, Robert Bollig Jr., Von Pessimal, Abu Tratter, Alan Liwag, Jamie Malonzo, and Vijay Pri.
And here is the lineup of Gilas women's basketball team. First up is Monique Allison Del Carmen, Carlin Pingal, Afriel Bernardino, France May Cabinben, Kit Castillo, Casey Della Rosa, Sophia Dignadisi, Katrina Gaitinko, Sarah Hain, Luna Ozar, Janine Pantyhose, and Angelica Serrata. Alexandra Ayala might not be able to compete at the Philippine Open because the Australian Open and the Philippine Open will start almost at the same time. The only way Alexandra Ayala can play at the Philippine Open is if she lost early at the Australian Open. By the way, the Australian Open is one of the 4 highest level of tournament, and it is also called a Grand Slam tournament. If Alexandra Ayala wins even one match, she can gain massive points to propel her rankings even more. The Philippine Open is a W125 tournament, and a WTA tournament is a minor tournament in tennis.
Alexandra Ayala managed to reach rank 50 in world before the WTA comes to an end this 2025, but will resume on January. But before the WTA 2026 tour starts, Alexandra Ayala will represent the country in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games. Here is the schedule of the tennis event. The tennis games will start on December 10 and will end on December 19. Alexandra Ayala and Brian Bagunas of men's volleyball will be the flag bearers of the Philippine flag in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games in Thailand.